Mind Control. If there's a bash here from EGM, he could likely go down. Might go down without it. There's the bash follow-up and goes for the TP out. The Prophet ult coming through, but no, it's too late.
First blood.
Down again.
Without a bash, you could in lane. It's a lot easier to pressure that top tower.
So there's a charge on top lane. Looks like they're going to make a jump here onto Mind Control. EGM gets it off initially. Mind Control going for the Sprout. Again, they're going to eat their way in from both directions. And the Roar comes through. Mind Control down again. Still not level 6.
Tanking kill opportunities for Liquid.
They want to go on S4. He's used his orb here to farm Night Stalker. Camping out the top rune, and he's jaunted in. Maybe they can kill off S4. The Cold Snap there. The Void comes through. Sunstrike. Oh, he just turns and stands his ground. He gets the coil off S4. The Magician not dead just yet. He's going to have an orb as well as a phase shift. Looks like he gets out of this one. And in fact, EGM coming back in, but as the orb was used to get away, S4 going to try to retreat out. He's low, though. The Void comes in from long range. S4 phase shift. It's a very low level. Ends up going down. Again, it was a good effort, but not enough.
Miscommunication, yeah. He can actually live there, but because...
Prophet ult's online. Sunstrike's ready. But they've only got a minute here before the daytime is going to set in.
And it's like Alliance are the ones being the aggressors during this nighttime, finding kills.
Forget about the Night Stalker. The night is our time to shine. EGM galloping in onto Mind Control, gets the bash, smashing him off the map. He will, however, immediately go for the TP out. And again, the Roar slams the door. Mind Control in a crucial Game 3 decider, getting picked off time and again. No help in sight for him. And
sometimes things go that way, and he's got to just kind of remain calm and composed and look to play around his team. And that's exactly what he's going to do here at the bottom lane.
He is going to join the game. Matumba Man looking to eat his way in here to the Sprout, but the last hit will go to Mind Control. Some sorely needed gold. He tries to turn it. S4 orbing back as he made a move on Jerax, but didn't really threaten him. He's now going to deploy the coil. TP out coming from Jerax. Matumba Man just breaks it, looks to turn around. Will go to work there, slashing away with the mana break and forces the puck into a defensive posture. And Fada will take advantage, so push amplifies a bit here. In fact, EGM now tanking the Cold Snap. He jukes to the south instead of straight to the right, but he might go down to auto attacks. One more through the trees will get the job done, but EGM able to dodge away, keeps the Fog of War in play, and not end up falling here. S4 now into the pit, and they're still hunting. In fact, it's Fada who's in danger here. Well, maybe not with the Forward Spirit. Ake could also be dropping here momentarily. 1 or 2 more auto attacks will finish him up, but the heal comes through, keeps him alive for some time. Fada now going for the TP out. S4 is no quote, no way to stop it, just laughs in his face, then spits on it, and TP's out to safety. Mind Control, not game in a row. They start this one off with another. Loda being forced to song here on the top lane. They are rotating in, though. Looks like Rubik's trying to get in nice and close, but Loda has beat a hasty retreat. Meanwhile, Fada mid lane, not able to escape. Doesn't have that Song of the Siren, get out of jail free card, so they do end up giving up a kill. Still the Rubik going deep.
Right now, they've got an anti-mage. He's just going to win a free farm away in his safe lane. Currently on par with the Naga Siren.
Making a move here on mid. The Beastmaster Bulldog has been caught out. He meets the Forward Spirit. Sunstrike coming through. Prophet ult as well, just enough to get the kill there. Bulldog's killing spree ended. It is daytime, but they're punishing EGM. He's rotated in. The Sprout's there again. Charge on cooldown. He could be in trouble. Orb over the top is going to connect on Fada. Drops the silence to get the kill. EGM low, though, will end up falling. And now Mind Control with all the familiars at his side. All these extra minions to help him out. Might be able to turn it. The Stolen Song sets up onto S4. He gets lifted. Completely controlled. Silence as well. They kill him off, too. That's 3 dead. So Jerax finds his opening. And steals a spell there on the way out.
Okay. Song for a buck kill.
Great stuff, and it puts Matumba and Liquid in a lot of bonus damage, and they're not going to risk it. Meanwhile, your Nature's Prophet Mind Control has been prey all game for EGM. Looking to hunt him down once more. The angry Mad Cow.
Holy cancels.
Charging in, and we'll find Mind Control. There's the initial charge. Follow-up control here. They are rotating reinforcements, though. Looks like Rubik's in the neighborhood. Invokers, well, they're going to lose Mind Control, but they have managed to get the counter kill on Ake. So Liquid making it a 1-for-1. That may thwart Alliance and prevent them.
S4 to fight and defend these towers.
I like this positioning here. They put the Prophet up in front together with the Trance. He works in the tower. The rest of the team is behind him, but now Mind Control in a spot of trouble. Loda on the hunt. He's going to pop this on, just barely clipping him. Song down. Let's see if they defend here. This is going to be tough. Jerax really wants to steal it. Loda leaving the illusions back, and doesn't look like he's the vision. Goes for the TP out. There's the silence. The long range net coming through. Mind Control will end up falling, but anti-mage free farming the whole while. Matumba Man just got like 3 minutes out of that.
One main carry farming your AM or your Naga, while the other 4 heroes look for pickoffs, look for openings on the map. Liquid have a different approach where they're pressuring lanes using the Nature's Prophet, so they kind of force heroes to react to the Nature's Prophet, and then they fight around the Nature's Prophet. And for Alliance, it's respond to this Nature's Prophet.
S4 jumping in, but he gets counterplayed by JerAx. He is going to sacrifice his Aegis early. Fada just standing his ground, manages to interrupt the charge there by EGM, invoking the Cold Snap at the crucial moment. This could really turn south for Alliance. Mind control is pretty low, though, and EGM's going to dive deep on him. Hasn't finished him off, though. Is going to get healed up by the stick charges. They haven't done the job just yet. Now Ake's low. Alliance have blown their load, and they don't have much left in the tank. But Tumba Man moving forward, still has 4 sounds. They get the lift up again. JerAx completely countering him in that fight. Fada netted up the long range. X is not enough to finish the job. The Battle Fury cleaves through those illusions. Together, Liquid are finding their openings now onto Bulldog. That's 4 down, a massive swing of momentum. And they do it while popping the Aegis as well. So it's really 5 lives that they've dealt with. Song of the Siren still a minute off cooldown. No Abyssal Blade. Invoker does have the Aghanim, so he's like basically all their team fight. To me, it seems like they would want to take that fight, just maybe not yet, but here we go. S4 blinking in, dropping the coil and going to work. They net up the Tumba Man, holding him in position. He's going to Manta, he tries to turn and run away. He will blink out to safety. Kuroki working on EGM, will finish him off just barely at that mind control, trying to turn this fight around. The Mana Void getting dropped there, not really enough to finish the job though. Alliance resetting the fight and deciding to disengage. Loda popping the Son. Fada, Sunstrike, it's gonna connect, it pops the Aegis, it almost kills Bulldog as well. He could look for a twofer. Matumba Man moving forward, load up on the back foot. They'll blink in again, has the net, has the gem, decides to turn on Bulldog instead. Now the illusion's going to work. Matumba's gonna make some short work of those, but at the same time the Radiance Burn, it's doing its work, and perhaps Mind Control, that was not the ideal TP. He's gonna go for the TP out, but it's too late. Bulldog decapitates him with the X's on the return fire.
And then the Sunstrike not catching him as he blinks away. What? It's just to say, okay, you guys are 3, 4, 5 men pushing down the lane, I'm going to counter push. Every time Matumba Man does that, he has to be very cautious.
Well, that's where you ideally want Kuroki kind of backing him up.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, silence here on the EGM. Void follows it up, tries to get away. Sunstrike coming through, though. It's again a direct hit. Fada on point. Will help secure that.
Take Liquid's gem. Like, with Nightstalker not having a gem and it being not just the gold swing's one thing, but then it being on cooldown for the next 6 or 7 minutes.
Bulldog, he really wanted that tree, and he may live to regret it. That's some serious hate for the Nature's Prophet, and it cost him his life. It also cost him a stolen Hawk here. We'll see how much of a difference that makes. Fada coming through, the Tornado crashing on top of the Alliance back lines. Loda runs through the middle of them. The Mana Void finishes him off. He doesn't get up to solid. Disastrous. That 4 have fallen, and all of a sudden S4 could make it the 5th, and they're doing it with the Prophet in the top lane, ratting it out. S4 desperately juking through the trees, but even if he makes it home, he's up against it to hold off the push on his own. Mind Control giving Bulldog a taste of his own medicine here. Activate Rat Mode. Maybe he pays to the EGM charge, but he's already done a lot of work. They bash him back, they'll commit a lot. Sunstrike coming through and marks the spot where Mind Control died. So Fada will lay the tombstone out there. Now the Ice Wall. EGM trying to go under cover of Invis. Can they finish him off in time? It looks like they will be able to bring him down. Doesn't make it out the Sentry. Or I guess they got the gem back, yeah. Matumba Man now, the man who's carrying it. And he's almost got a butterfly too. And if they have vision of the initial charge, then he can be a non-factor.
Okay, a lot of it kind of goes back to the Alliance system. For the most part, they play that kind of 2 support role, where they're playing these 2 hard supports.
Playing the game of peekaboo, but Fada has found him out. Mind Control here as well. Dropping the Ice Wall. S4 able to blink away. He orbs out again. He's going to spend his gold. Even if he goes down, they got off the silence, though. He can't complete the job. The Sunstrike again, slamming the door. Liquid racking up the kills at 70 seconds with no puck. Fada's map presence.
Yeah, with the Nightstalker vision, they can kind of keep track of Alliance and try and take it when they're off the map, because they do kill it very quickly with the Invoker Anti-Mage. Or alternatively, they find a pickup. They wait for a Hex, so.
Tumba Man, confident blink forward, then he's going to tank the Roar. That's a lot of damage. Death Ward committed as well. He's got the blink out. Tornado coming through. Connects on a couple. Looks like the coil did break as he blinked away, but not sure they're going to be able to finish him off. Retreating in the end. The Anti-Mage will survive. Barely at that, though, and S4 starts to move out. They now have a Lotus Orb. They got the charge off of Matumba Man. EGM almost got in range there with the Shadow Blade, but had he continued the charge, he would have run directly into the entire Liquid onslaught. S4, he jumps forward, but there's a Hex waiting for him before Loda can get off the song. He's already dead. S4, another death. We saw the bold blink into the fountain last game. Ended up almost costing Alliance at this time. That blink, well, that one actually does. Bulldog trying to TP out, will make it home in time. That's the Anti-Mage BKB now complete along with Alacrity. As they look to kill the Necro Book, they will despawn, but Liquid
speaks to all the problems that Alliance are currently dealing with. They don't have an answer to this anti-mage. When he starts pushing the high ground with BKB, Alacrity, Aegis, you're in trouble.
They do have Song. They are going to pop it here, but the tornado kept him back. Will he get into the pit in time? Loda squirms in. Does he end up making up? The Roshan falls. Loda grabs the Aegis. The cheese into the deck. Deputy Blast there, though. It looks like the cheese still on the floor. BKB coming out from Matumba Man. Cast bouncing back to him. Lets the Monovoid go. And Foker manages to snag it. A little lactose for him on the way out. 4 have fallen from Alliance. Loda's likely to be next. Slashed up, beaten down by Matumba Man. They have lost a lot here. Gems hitting the floor. EGM tries to scoop that up. Nobody is safe from Fada. Adrian is not pleased. Well, maybe he lives here. Charges away to the north. Gets out with the gem. Nicely done. But he's charging towards Mind Control, who has a Hex in 3 seconds. This could really backfire for EGM. He gets Hexman charged. Then they sprout him up. Sunstrike there. And EGM will, in the end, not keep the gem after all. Oh, the wild and crazy adventures of EGM. Enter grave mode. They keep on going. Tornado here. Fada is going to isolate more. Bulldog trapped down in the trees. He can't afford to be dying now. That's a dieback on the Beastmaster. They will come in another buyback here on the Spirit Breaker, but Liquid are so close. They're smacking down the tier 4 towers. Very low. Glyph gets committed. Alliance, it's all or nothing. They will have a Naga for this fight. Song's online, but Matumba Man is absolutely massive.
Oh, he's running.
Meanwhile, the Rat, the Prophet, he re-emerges, pops out of his hidey hole, and then heads straight towards the top lane as he backs off. Matumba Man pushes in. Fada sitting back there. The Deafening Blast comes through, pushing him away. The cheese is on Fada. He's going to Ghost Walk and retreat. Alliance, I don't think they have detection at this point. Unable to save that gem from earlier, and in the end, they are getting ripped to shreds now, down by...
They need right-click damage, so he's going to go into the Butterfly, and also an item that is difficult for Anti-Mage to deal with.
Butterfly and Radiant,
limited.
So he may have to swap something out for an MKB, or he's really going to struggle with the illusions.
The Prophet, I guess, can be the one to deal more with the Naga.
They're hunting Kuroki here, but he's going to throw out the Lotus Orb and try and prevent this initiation. They get the Tornado. Fada arrives, drops the Deputy Blast. There's the Ice Walls. Alliance getting trapped, caught out. They've overcommitted. They need to scramble the defense. Their Song going through. Bulldog just getting worked down by Mind Control with the right clicks. Then Matumba Man arrives, slaps them down, and beats them into submission. Blinky forward onto Ake, finishes him too. That's going to be 3, and they're not done yet. This forces out a Naga buyback. Elsewhere in the river, S4, well, he'll settle for a bounty rune, but it's small consolation as close in on this Game 3 victory. S4 could be the next man caught out here. He blinks, and well, actually, Phase Shifts tries to get away. Now heading to the left here. Blink Dagger ready. He's going to jump out to the north. They are spending a lot of time hunting, and Mind Control is the Hex ready. He is going to get slightly juked there. Lets the Prophet all fly, but meanwhile the rest of the team is pushing through. They get the Hex off Sprout there to break the Lincolns, and now they go to work. Phase shift, even if they kill him though. Mid lane, more importantly, they are taking racks in the meantime with their anti-mate, so it's all really stalling tactics here. EGM caught out. EGM going down as well. He turns, gets one Lantern Swing out, decides to rotate top. Matumba Man going for the easier, more exposed racks. He's going to get the melee. Liquid are close. They have taken the melee down. Range to fall as well. That's 2 melee, and Alliance absolutely backed into a corner, backs against the wall. No way out, and a very angry anti-mage standing in their path. Are also chasing that Spirit Breaker way back into the base, and in fact, they descend on the range rack, so that's going to get ganked. Alliance aren't able to move it. Looks like they'll lose it. Range rack's down. That's 3. At some point, Alliance have to make their stands. They can't wait forever. Matumba Man jumping in. He's going to go to work, just destroys the puck, turns back for Loda, who isn't able to get up the Psalm, has no buyback, and that just might be the game right there. Slicing deeper and wounding Alliance, slashing them down. Liquid looks like they're on the verge of taking this. Melee Rex down. Ranged is going to drop, and the Swedes are down to the lower bracket. Liquid have done it. They've done it in style, and they have proven they can deliver now on the big stage in front of a crowd and not on home turf. The monkeys off their back.
Excited to see more from them as they go through the bracket.
Well, and with